You see, that last part is very, very important. In their right proportion. When I mean in their right proportion, I can go and buy rice of 1,000 naira and tell them to put 300 naira meat on top. Is it a balanced diet? Yes. Is it an adequate diet? No. Do you understand what I said? You can go and buy rice of 1,000 naira and tell them to put 300 naira meat on it. Is it an adequate diet? I'll give you an example. It has rice, which is what? Carbohydrate. The meat is what? Protein. Inside the stew, they will put oil, which is what? Fat and oil. And probably the tomato that they use to cook it will contain vitamins and minerals. Yes. There is water. God bless you. But is it adequate? Is it adequate? No, because it's not in the right proportion. You see that 300 naira protein that you put on it is not enough for you. That 300 naira meat that you put on it is not enough. That's not what your body is only going to use as a grown adult. Wait. Wait. It's not enough. And we'll get to the portion that you are supposed to eat. Okay, so one now, please. So next slide. So we have carbohydrates, and then we know what our carbohydrate food sources are. We have our rice, we have our eba, your akpu, your fufu. You are going to see 300 naira. Let me say you have like maybe 5 grams of protein from it. And as an adult, or let me use myself as an example, I'm supposed to be taking about 80 grams of protein in a day. When I say 80 grams of protein, I'm not saying 80 grams of meat. I'm talking of 80 grams of the protein that is inside that meat. Do you understand? I'm saying 80 grams of, I'm using myself as an example. I'm saying I need roughly 80 grams of protein for my, now this is different for everybody. Different because of activity level, from age and things that you, for myself, I need about 80 grams of protein. And in that 300 naira meat that you are buying, that 300 naira meat is like maybe 50 grams for weight. And in that 50 grams, you probably get maybe 5 grams of protein. And then you eat that 300 naira meat 3 times in a day. So that's what? 5 times 15, times 3. That's what? 15. And you're supposed to get 80. Are you not deficient already? Are we not deficient already? Yes. Do you understand? So you don't only rely on carbohydrates. We need protein. The egg that you don't want to eat. I once had a patient that told me that he's not going to be eating egg. I said, why, sir? He said, because they said something happened. Please eat your egg. Especially older people. Because now that you are older, or better still, the older you get, if you are not somebody that trains your muscle, or someone that does exercise, you tend to have stew that I will not see oil on top. Oil is floating on your stew. Is it fat? Yes. Is it a good type of fat? No. Vegetable oil is good. I will not tell you that it's not good. Palm oil is good. But when used in moderate quantity. You don't have to fry everything. Only you eat akara. Only you eat chin-chin. Only you eat plantain. Only you fry your fish and meat. I cannot eat boiled meat. It's better. But then there are some healthy sources of fat that we have. Even though they are healthy, doesn't mean that you should not overeat them. Your avocado is a source of fat. Your nuts, your groundnut, your cashew nut, they are sources of fat that you can actually eat. Now, when I say groundnut, I don't mean you should take one bunch of banana and one bottle of groundnut and finish it too. Do you hear what I said? I don't mean you should take one bottle of groundnut and one bunch of banana and say, hey, it's fat now, let me eat it. It's a lie. So, but your fat is supposed to make at least 20 to 35% of your daily intake. Then we have vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals, we find them from your fruits, from your vegetables. We have a lot of fruits: orange, mango, pineapple, watermelon, name it. We have a lot of them. You get it from these nutrients. Now your minerals, from your vegetables. Your ugu, your green, your shoko, your water leaf. These are your vegetables. And then they are not only restricted to only these vegetables I mentioned. Your cabbage is a vegetable. Your cucumber is a vegetable. Your carrot is a vegetable. Do we know this? Yes. And then they give you nutrients. So the nutrients they give you, we call it micronutrients, meaning you don't need them in large quantity. A little goes a what? A long way. So if you are eating rice and you put cabbage by the side, it's good. It's very good. Or if you don't have cabbage, you have vegetable soup. Please eat it with it. You don't have to eat your rice with only stew. Next up, we have water. Now, water is key. Hydration is key. It's good for digestion. It's good for overall bodily function. And it also helps regulate your body temperature and even transport nutrients. When you eat and you don't drink water, you get constipated, even if you eat a healthy meal. Because what? There's no water to push that food through your system. Now, we are advised to drink at least 2 liters of water every day. 2 liters of water is roughly 4 sachets of pure water. If you don't drink up to 4 sachets of pure water, you are wrong. In a day, 4 sachets of water. If you don't drink up to it, now you can drink more than 2 liters depending on activity level and individuals, but at least 2 liters of water every day. Please go to my plate slide. We now have portion control. That's where temperance comes in. That's where moderation comes in. When you are eating, you're not supposed to, I know daddies, you are the daddy of the house and you are the one helping us, but please don't be eating like you're going to fight World War II. Please, no. Excuse me, sir. Don't eat like that. You're supposed to eat moderately. Now, this is a sample plate of how your food is supposed to be. Your rice, your akpu, your carbohydrate sources would be on, so let's take our plate, our round plate, for example. First thing, you divide your plate into 2. First, divide into 2. The first part should contain vegetables. The first part should contain what? Vegetables. Your ugu, your shoko, your green, your cabbage, your cucumbers, that should be on the first part of your plate. So if you are eating rice, you can, carrot and cabbage is good. If you are eating apple, your okra is okay. If it's amala, your ewedu is okay. That's on what? One part of your plate. Now the remaining half, we divide it into 2 again. We divide it into how many? 2 again. And then that 2, one part of the 2 should contain your carbohydrate sources. Your rice, your eba, your amala, your fufu, your semo, your spaghetti. That should be on one part of that quarter of your plate. And then the last quarter contains your protein. Now, if you eat like this, there is carbohydrate on that plate, there is protein on that plate. Your vegetables contain what? Vitamins and minerals. And then you drink them. So that's how we're supposed to eat. But before I leave this plate, please, everybody, put up your hand like this. Everybody, fist your hand. You see that fist that you made now? This type of eba that you're supposed to be eating. Before you